to our channel. This video will start to give you brief introduction about creating your own games. So let's begin. As the title mentioned, the game that we are going to start is of shooting an enemy. That means in this game, we will fire a bullet on the enemy that comes to destroy us. For this, we will create our own sprites. In Scratch, we can create or paint our own sprites. To do so, we have to click on this paint option that we have in Scratch in order to create our own sprites. So this whole area is about creating our own sprites. We have all the tools for creating our own sprites. So let's select a circle first. Draw this circle at the center of the paint option that is available for us. There is a scratchbook made available. Keep in mind that the object should be pointed at the center. Let us draw a hand holding a gun. Once our hands will be completed, we will moving forward to placing a gun in hand. So that will complete our first sprite. So let's make a gun. Let me change the color of the gun first. You can keep the same color, as well as you can change the color of the gun. Just to see the difference, I'm changing the color of the gun to brown. Let the gun be like it's holded in your hand. So this little sprite is a sprite holding a gun in a hand, and this is our first sprite. Now let's create a second sprite, that is a bullet. So this bullet, again we have to click it on the paint option. Okay, we will create a rectangle for the shape of the bullet. We'll change the bullet color to some bright color so that we can see the bullet. You can choose any color of the bullet. Let's draw the rectangle in the center of the scratch pad available. So this is a little bullet that will be fired from the gun. So we have completed with the two sprites at the moment. We have a sprite 1 and the sprite 2. Let's rename the sprites. Let's rename the bullet, and let's rename the sprite 1 as gun, so that we can differentiate between the sprite 1 and sprite 2 easily. Now let's create the third sprite, that is our enemy. So click on the paint again. You can check the color of the enemy. Let us keep a dark color, so that just we can differentiate between the gun, the man holding the gun, and the enemy. Again, draw the enemy at the center of the scratch pad available. So this is our enemy that will come from any position, and then the sprite 1, that is our gun, will fire the bullet on this enemy. So now our third sprite is ready. Let us rename that to enemy. So now there are three sprites for us: the gun, the bullet, and the enemy. So they're just placed on one on the other. So let's separate them. So this is our enemy, this is our bullet, and this is our man holding a gun, or we can just say as a gun. So this ends with the first part of our game 1, shooting enemy. Here we have created our own sprites: the gun, the bullet, and the enemy. So now in the next video, we will write the scripts for each of the sprite created. Hope you enjoy creating your own sprites for your first game. So see you in the next video. Bye for now.